Today on Rappler. European Union lawmakers again call for former Senator Leila de Lima's release. The DOJ eyes an economic sabotage case against the alleged onion smuggling cartel. MMDA enforcers will soon wear body cameras. Vietnam probes a Blackpink concert organizer for allegedly showing China's 9-line map on its website. K-pop group NCT 127's documentary series will premiere on Disney Plus in August. Netflix's Sex Education will end with its upcoming 4th season. And unseen photos of Beatlemania taken by Paul McCartney are on exhibit in London. European Union lawmakers reiterate their call for former Senator Leila de Lima's release. In a letter to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Justice Secretary Boying Remulla, EU lawmakers say the latest developments on de Lima's case violate the Philippine government's commitment to the International Treaty on Political Rights. The lawmakers also emphasized de Lima's case is essential to the generalized scheme of preferences arrangement where the Philippines enjoys EU tariff perks. In another turn of events, the Muntinlupa City presiding judge Abraham Alcantara voluntarily inhibits after prosecutors filed a motion saying he might, quote, carry over his perceptions to the case. Alcantara had acquitted de Lima in her second drug charge. The case would be re-raffled to another Muntinlupa court. Department of Justice Secretary Boying Remulla says his office will build an economic sabotage case against so-called cartels behind onion smuggling in the country.
We're looking at all the minutes now of the congressional hearings. And of course, we will look at our own notes to be able to put together a good case of economic sabotage against those who insist on creating a cartel within the country, which is definitely against the law.
President Marcos, the concurrent Agriculture Secretary, had ordered the DOJ and the National Bureau of Investigation to probe the so-called cartels. The DOJ says the Anti-Agricultural Smuggling Task Force will be created to focus on the issue. Remulla also says some names, which he did not disclose, are now floating as they look into the smuggling operations. In early 2023, onion prices had surged to around 700 pesos, prompting various probes and hearings. Starting August, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority will require its traffic enforcers to wear body cameras when apprehending violators on the road. Acting MMDA Chairman Don Artes says the new policy is part of the agency's efforts to deter corruption and to protect both traffic enforcers and motorists. The MMDA would be able to monitor the video, audio, and location of the body cameras in real time. The cameras will have a battery life of 8 hours and a feature that would prevent traffic enforcers from turning them off while on duty. Artes says traffic enforcers who tamper with or remove their camera would be placed under investigation. Motorists can also gain access to the footage. Only traffic enforcers issuing tickets for violations will be required to wear body cameras. So far, the MMDA has acquired 120 body cameras and intends to buy an additional 20 units. Vietnam inspects the website of Blackpink's tour organizer after fans complained it shows a map of the South China Sea with disputed boundaries. The controversy follows Vietnam's decision to ban the Barbie movie over a scene allegedly featuring the 9-line used in Chinese maps. The imaginary line illustrates Beijing's claims over vast areas of the South China Sea, which includes Vietnam's territory. Vietnam's Culture Ministry says it had ordered an inspection of the website to verify the use of the 9-line. Found in Chinese maps, the 9-line was repudiated by a court in The Hague in 2016. China refuses to recognize the ruling. Blackpink is due to perform in Vietnam for the first time on July 29 to 30. Mark your calendars and citizens, K-pop boy group NCT 127 is releasing its first documentary series titled NCT 127 The Lost Boys on Disney Plus. Disney Plus says the 4-part documentary series will follow the 9 members as they, quote, talk about their childhood experiences growing up in various cities around the world, as well as their feelings about their international success and difficulties they faced along the way. NCT 127 The Lost Boys will premiere on August 30. Composed of Taeil, Johnny, Taeyong, Yuta, Doyoung, Jaehyun, Jungwoo, Mark, and Haechan, NCT 127 debuted in 2016. It is known for songs Kick It, Two Baddies, Sticker, and Cherry Bomb, among others. Netflix confirms the upcoming fourth season of Sex Education will be its final installment, set to premiere on September 21. The show's creator, Lori Nunn, announces its end in a letter addressed to fans. She says while it feels bittersweet to end the series, it was also the right time to do so. The news of the show's last season comes after Emma Mackey, who plays Maeve Wiley, stated in February she has, quote, said goodbye to Maeve after filming the fourth season. Netflix also releases the first teaser trailer for the upcoming season. Sex Education is a teenage comedy drama centered on Otis, a student whose mother is a sex therapist. The series follows Otis and his peers as they navigate high school. Personal and previously unseen photographs taken by musician Paul McCartney of Beatlemania in the 1960s go on display at the National Portrait Gallery in London. The exhibit, named Paul McCartney's Photographs 1963-64 Eyes of the Storm, features over 250 photographs from Paul's archive, which even his team hadn't seen for decades. Exhibition curator Rosie Broadley says the display documents the band's journey from Beatlemania in Britain until the Beatles' first ever visit to America. One image, which Broadley says is a favorite of Paul's, shows George Harrison in a pair of sunglasses, relaxing with a drink and cigarette by a pool, a few days after the Beatles performed to millions of people on hit U.S. television program The Ed Sullivan Show. With photographs taken in London, Paris, and across America, the exhibit will run until October 2023. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.